Hi, this is Mrs. Fransen. I am just wanting to talk to you today about Montana EdReady. We've adopted this program to help solve some problems of learning gaps that might have been caused during the pandemic. I just want you to know why we want to use the program. We want to use the program because it's the right cost. It's free to Montana learners. Um, we also want you to know that it was partially built by Montana educators. Students, you can learn at your own pace and find success in the Montana EdReady program. And some of our learners who might go off to college may eventually need to take online courses and be used to an online learning community. We want to also use the program, but make sure we use it with fidelity and integrity, which means no cheating. Don't use any AI sites to help you complete the program, because that does not build connections inside your brains and make your brains stronger. And then also your test scores when you finish the Montana EdReady program and use it with fidelity should go quite a bit up. We should see lots of gains on those STAR tests and FastBridge test results. And we want to test only inside the Montana EdReady program if we're ready to test in the program. That means if you're thinking about working in your Montana EdReady program, please don't just skip straight ahead to the tests. Let me show you what I mean by that. Here's my account and my goal. I took the diagnostic today. I did pass over quite a few of the things so that I would have some stuff to work in, so I could show you what a study path should look like. So when you look at a study path, and I've asked my students to finish the fractions and mixed numbers by January, so anyone in math level 1 has been asked to have a goal of finishing this study path by the end of December, beginning January, before we get back from Christmas break, hopefully. So we want you to get to your study path, find the spot that you want to be working in, and use the study path. Use the learn portion of your study path. Inside here, you have a warm-up, presentation, worked out examples, topic text, which is like notes about that set of math problems, and practice and review questions. So your presentation is usually going to have a video in it. The video is an instructional video. If you don't know how to do the skill, these instructional videos are professionally made and they do help kids understand. And you can stop and rewatch them as many times as you might need. So when you're done watching those, and as you're watching those, it counts the amount of time you've been studying as well. So you watch the videos. Once you've watched the videos, try looking at some of the examples inside the notes. So reading through the notes can help a lot of kids see the examples that they might not see inside those videos at their own pace as well. And then the most important part is to just actually practice some of those questions so that you have a chance to make sure you're ready to take the test. Because if you test and test and test, eventually you're going to get a big red stop sign, and then your math teacher will get a notification saying your student is testing too much and not doing enough study in their study path. So we'll have to have a visit with you then. So of course, this one says identify the numerator of the fraction. Numerator means the top number inside of a fraction. So it will tell you if you're right, and you can look further if you need to get more explanation. Okay. And if you're wrong, it also will tell you if you're wrong. So if you choose the wrong answer, let's see if I can get these wrong just by not even reading the question. Incorrect. The numerator is the top number of the fraction. The denominator is the bottom number of the fraction. Try again. So it gives you some guidance if you are incorrect. And you do want to read why you were incorrect. If you let yourself not read, then you won't know why it is you got it incorrect. And then if you get it wrong, encourage you to watch the instructional video by putting the link right there below the question you got wrong. So it's pretty handy that way. We do then only want you to test after you've watched instructional videos, tried some practice problems, and only if you are certain you understand the concept in that test. The math instructors will know how long you've spent in your study path by looking at weekly reports of how much time you've spent watching videos and doing practice problems. And gains without study time will tell us that there's something suspect about your behavior inside the Montana EdReady program. We want to use it with integrity and fidelity, which means please go through the study path and be honest. Do not use artificial intelligence sites to help you finish your problems. That will not grow our brains. We are going to honor those who make some gains each week by placing their name on a leaderboard in the Montana EdReady bulletin board on the second floor hallway. And we really want to see great stats. And that means we want you to have a good test to study time ratio. We also want to honor those students who complete their goal by the end of the year. Sydney Middle School should be one of the top performing schools in the States. So we want to spend approximately 20 minutes twice or 3 times a week in our study path. And we could also help our team, our WIN team, make gains and get on the leaderboard each week if we make gains and our team makes points. Then hopefully we have some sort of a fun reward for those teams. We haven't quite worked out all the kinks yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of fun with those teams who win. Thanks.